Hey everyone, my name is John Feldman. I'm a real estate agent in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley area of Virginia, and welcome back to my YouTube channel and to my video series, Advice from a Ball-Headed Agent. As you can clearly see, I'm not much of a ball-headed agent at the moment. I desperately need a haircut. I'm almost there, but I still give excellent advice. Now, hopefully you have watched my first two videos. You have spoken to a lender or to two lenders. You have gotten that pre-approval in place. You know what your monthly payments are going to be. You know what your interest rate is, and you know what your closing costs are going to be. You've also sat down with an agent. You've gone over the buyer agency agreement and signed the buyer agency agreement for a specific time period. And you have gone over with the agent what you are looking for specifically. How many bedrooms do you need? What type of house are you looking for? What's the time frame? What's your price range? And that way the agent can be sending you homes that match that criteria. And now you are standing in front of your first property. You are all excited and you're about to walk in the front door to go see this home. What should you be doing when you are in the home? I know some people are like, well, don't I just walk through a home and look at it and that's pretty much it? No, there's some do's and don'ts and things you may not have thought of when you're looking at a home with a real estate agent. And so let's just get to it. Number one, I think this is pretty apparent and pretty easy. Be on time for the appointment. When agents set up these showings for you, the public, we have to contact the agent that represents the seller. The seller gets all excited that somebody's looking at the house. They may have family, they may have pets. They have to get the home ready for showing. So, also, you only may have a limited time in the home. Somebody may want to see the house after your appointment. So, go ahead and be on time. If you're going to be late, make the agent aware. Call them, text them. That goes a long way with an agent. Some people, they sometimes they don't show up at all, or they show up late and they don't reach out to the agent. So be courteous to the agent if you're going to be late. Number two, I know some people are going to be like, I don't want to do that, but be polite to the people that you are going into their home and take your shoes off. Folks, think about it. When you are walking around outside in stores, in the street, on driveways, in the people's grass, you are tracking in God knows what. And to be honest, you should really be doing this in your own home. I do it. I know it's a pain in the butt in the beginning, but it is such a better experience when you're walking through a home with your shoes off. You can feel the carpet. You can feel how the floor feels. Believe me, you will prefer walking through a home when you are looking at it with your shoes off and it's polite to the people that you are seeing. So, shoes off when you are looking at a property. If you have to go outside, out back, you can easily pick up your shoes from the front and take them and put them on out back. It's not that difficult. Um, number four, I don't want this to be controversial. I'm going to tackle this as easily as possible. I do really believe if you have a family, if you have children, bring them all to showings. Oh, it makes it such a better experience. Everybody can see the house. Everybody can see how the bathrooms work, who's going to be using what bathroom, what kids are going to be fighting over bedrooms. You know that's going to happen. So I love it when the entire family can come to a showing. Much better experience. It just, you really can get a much better feeling if it's going to work for you and your family. But I ask with peace and love. Make sure your children are with you at all times during the showing. Don't let them run around or be out of sight, out of mind. You never know what can happen. I would hate for anybody to be responsible for anything. When I was a young child, I was such a handful and such a holy nightmare that I was on a leash most of the time when I was out at public. My mom still loves telling people, oh, we used to keep him on a leash. He was so crazy. So please, again, just make sure your children are with you at all times at showings. Number four, now this is a newer one with me. I've been doing real estate for 20 plus years. I never really saw this until recently. Pets at showings. Now, if you have a service animal, I have dealt with service animals. That is totally fine. But please, even if you have a service animal, make the agent aware, hey, I will be bringing a service animal to the showing so that we can make the agent and the seller aware of that. But please, again, with peace and love, don't just show up with your dog or your cat thinking, oh, I can carry him through the house, it'll be all right. Or I didn't want to leave him at home, he gets lonely, or he doesn't like being in the car. Do not bring your pets to showings unless you absolutely have to. And in that case, please make the agent aware and why you have to. This is for a few reasons. Number one, the owner of the house that you're seeing, they may have pets already in the house and they may not take too kindly to you bringing your dog or your cat into their house. Number two, the owner may have severe pet allergies and you will cause a whole lot of problems if you bring in a pet to a house like that. So all I can say is, unless it is absolutely necessary, and please give advance notice, always don't bring pets to showings unless you absolutely have to. Now, here are some things. Some people don't realize this. I've had plenty of clients when they go to look at a house, even if they like it, they're just in and out in 5, 10 minutes. And I'm like, did they not like the house? And come to find out, no, they really like the house, but they're not breaking the house down the way I think people should when they look at homes. So take your time in a house when you're looking at it. I tell people all the time, flush toilets, open cabinets, open drawers, open the refrigerator, sit on a bed so you can see the perspective of how a bed looks, how your potential bed will look in that room. Look for potential old leaks. Run the faucets, run the shower, see how the water pressure is. So really check out a home because this is going to be a home if you decide to write a contract on it or buy it that you're going to be waking up in every day, 365 days a year. Make sure you know every bit about the house and you love every bit about that house. Um, Goes hand in hand with the next little piece of advice, and I know a lot of people have a hard time doing this. Look past people's stuff. Unless you're looking at a vacant home where there's nothing in it, most of the time when a lot of people they're selling their house, they're still living there, all of their furniture is there, artwork is on the wall, personal photos are on the wall, their tchotchkes are everywhere. Look past their stuff, especially when you've got bigger furniture. What happens is furniture makes rooms look smaller every single time. So visualize all of their stuff out of it. Try to visualize your stuff in it. It'll go a long way when looking at a house. I think a lot of people they get wrapped up into what other people have on their walls. I've seen people discount a house because there were deer heads throughout the home. And I'm like, come on, you like the house, but you're going to say no to it because there's deer heads or you don't like the artwork. So look past people's stuff. It will be a big help to you. Uh, and also, big, don't touch people's stuff. All you're doing is looking at the house. Don't rummage through people's drawers. And yes, I have to say that. Don't rummage through people's drawers. Don't pick up personal pieces of whatever and look at it. Don't look at their books and pull them out and be like, oh, I can't believe they're reading this garbage. Just don't don't touch people's stuff. It's not yours. It's personal items. The way I like to look at it, how would you like people to act if they were coming through your house? So I think that's a given right there. Next thing is, oh, oh boy, this is a big one. Now, we as agents, when we go to show houses, we're supposed to be told this in advance. Sometimes we are not. You may be recorded while you are looking at a house, and that also could be audio, not just video. People have ring cameras, people have cameras all over their house. People are looking at their pets or their kids while they may be at work. So when you're in a house, don't disparage people's homes. Don't walk through going, "Oh my God, look at this! You, oh Jesus, how does somebody look?" Keep your opinions to yourself, unless you're going to be saying positive things about, "Oh, this is cute. Oh, I like this." That's fine, but don't be talking you know what about people's houses as you're walking through because you never know who's listening. Also, do not discuss if you are thinking about writing an offer. Don't be, I might go, I'm going to offer them full price, but I'll go $10,000 over list price and I'll waive an inspection if they want me. Keep that all to yourself because you don't want to ruin anything. Again, you may be recorded, and don't also think, oh, I'll wait till I'm outside or I'll wait till I'm out in the driveway. You might be recorded out there too. So just be careful. Keep opinions to yourself. Um, a little thing you may not have thought of when you go to look at houses, any house, bring a tape measure. Sometimes, most of the time, listing agents do not have room dimensions, or you may know how big your couch is or how big a television is that goes on a wall. So measure stuff to make sure this is the correct house. You may decide after you measure stuff, my stuff's not going to fit in here. Um, so I think that's a pretty good piece of advice. The last piece of advice I think that I want to give people is don't get excited when you are looking at a house if you really like it. I tell people this all the time. Anything can happen. You could write an offer on it. There could be no showings. It could be on the market for 150 days. You come in, oh my God, you fall in love with it. You write an offer on it. It's full price. Oh, looky there. Another offer came in that's better than yours, and the sellers went with that other offer. So I know it stinks to think this way, but when you're looking at a house, if you think, oh my God, and believe me, you will know in 3 to 5 minutes when you go to look at a house. You'll get that little tingly sensation inside. You will be like, ooh, yes, this is it. Or you will be like, oh no, this is a stinker. Get me out of here. Where's my agent? Um, but don't get so excited that you're already moving every stuff in and you're already thinking about your kids' future and what colleges they're going to around the corner. No, 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 no. You haven't even written the offer yet. Let's get a contract accepted. Let's get past the inspections and the appraisal. Let's get to the closing table where you're signing things and I'm about to hand you the keys. Then we can get excited because anything can happen. And believe me, once we get to the stage of contract to closing, that's when you will see how anything can happen. Um, so I think that's it for common things to know about what to do and what not to do when you're looking at a home with an agent. It'll help you out big time. And so just want to say thanks. Thanks for watching. I try to make these videos as short as possible. I know most of them are past the 10-minute mark, and I thank you kindly and considerably if you have made it this far. It really makes me very proud that I'm actually doing this past one or two times. Normally, when I try stuff, I make it like 1 week in, 2 weeks in. If I wanted to do a video, I might do one video and then that's it. I'm done with it. I've already forgotten and moved on. But I'm really excited about trying to do this. I want to do another video series that will be coming up. That's going to be not just tips and advice from an agent, it's going to be what I've experienced in 20 plus years of being a real estate agent, the things I have seen, the craziness. So many people, when they find out that I am a real estate agent, they get all excited as if this is a awesome job, as if this is something to strive to want to be for in your life. And don't get me wrong, it is an incredible job. I love being a real estate agent. Yes, it is very stressful, but some of the things I have seen will shock you. Some of the stories that I have been involved with, some of the clients that I have helped, and some of the wonderful experiences that I have just. It's really awesome. I'd love to share some of those with you as well. So I'm going to do another series about that. And thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for giving me a chance, and I will see you next time.